The legs
I can smell all of the smoke, all that love and positivity, that shit is a joke. I should dead them all, my heart ski down slopes. When you did piggy bank, everybody wanna see you broke, bro. Me and snakes don't lip lock. I don't think the feet look good on me like flip-flops. I know if I spit it, it belongs in this Ziploc. They know I'ma kill them, all they hearing is tick-tock. Your time is up. Where there's fire, you see the smoke, yeah. I know liars, I seen them fold, yeah. I'm so tired from all these souls, it's done been a good year. My tires don't leave the road, yeah. Are they serious? I seen liars that testified on their oath, I hear. Rappers not living out what they wrote.
Before we get started with the episode today, I just want to talk to you real quick about my friend Patrick Spicer over at Hybrid Human Performances. Hybrid Human Performances is a state-of-the-art training facility located in Lincoln, Nebraska, with reputable coaches that can take you to the next level. Each training session is designed to and for the athlete to be successful in their sport. Notable Hybrid Human Performance alumni include cornerback for the Chicago Bears, Lamar Jackson, Seahawks safety, Deontay Williams, Nebraska Cornhuskers quarterback, Casey Thompson, and Lincoln native, Noah Walters, quarterback for the North Alabama Lions. If you want to take your game to the next level, contact Patrick with Hybrid Human Performance at 307-321-8365 or shoot him an email at Patrick, Patrick, at hybrid-hp.com. Enjoy the episode.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Oscar Galindo. I'm back with another episode of The Official Visit. This week, I am here with two of Papillion-La Vista's finest, and that is senior wide receiver / DB, throwing some running back in there too. It's Braelin Morton. And then we got 2024 wide receiver, another / DB, Travis Hines. How you guys doing today, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just chilling, just staying warm, I guess.
Yeah, it's cold.
It is. All right, so yeah, like I said, we're just gonna start off with some quick, easy warm-up questions. The first one is, who is your guys' favorite player at your position?
In like the NFL?
It could be NFL, it could be college, just whoever you look up to the most at your position.
I'll probably say Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey? Okay.
Yeah.
Mine would probably have to be Tyler Lockett.
Oh, okay. Underrated little receiver there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what is it about those guys? They're division rivals. I mean, what is it about those guys that kind of draws you to them?
Oh, Jalen's just very versatile. Like I'll be watching his highlights before the game. Like they say, like they move him to like almost like an outside linebacker and almost a safety spot.
Yeah, he's got that.
Like he move around all on the field.
Yeah, he's got that big frame too. I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tyler, he's a quick little shifty guy. You don't think he's really gonna be able to do something to you, but
yeah, no,
he'll shock you.
Yeah, and he's quiet about it too. That's the crazy part. He doesn't say a whole lot.
He's a very humble guy.
Yeah, he is. All right, next question. What is your guys' what is your guys' cleat brand or drip brand? Like you guys Nike guys, Adidas, Under Armour?
I would have to say
it's really all of them.
I would have to say Adidas.
Adidas? Okay.
I like the Under Armour cleats though.
Yeah, I feel like they're all like masters in like different areas. Like the Under Armour cleats are fire, and Nike drip is just different, and Adidas has some cool clothes as well. Cool cleats as well. So I'm kind of shifting into pregame. What is your guys'? Do you guys have like a pregame pump up song that maybe you yourselves listen to, or maybe you guys have one in the locker room that you guys play and get everybody hyped up? What is that song for you guys?
I don't know. Either What Up or First Day Out. We all listen to that like in the locker room before the game.
Yeah.
Mana probably had to be Dreams and Nightmares.
Ooh, Yup. Yup.
Like that song.
Yeah. And I guess I'll throw this one in real quick just because it's recent. On a 0 to 10, what do you guys give this Drake and 21 album?
I give it a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, 7.
Okay. All right. You got any tracks on there you guys vibing with?
I forgot the name of the song, but it's the first song like on the album.
Rich Flex, I
Rich
think it's
Flex.
called.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Hard.
That song's nice.
It goes hard, man. And then what did you guys do you guys have any pregame or postgame rituals? Like maybe you guys go out to eat afterwards, or maybe you guys all I don't know, maybe you guys all do something beforehand. Would you guys have any of those?
I mean, sometimes like after the game we'll like sit in the parking lot, talk, and like sometimes we'll go to beat ups.
Okay.
Yeah.
Post game lunch, undefeated.
Yeah.
And kind of just another, on the topic of food, just because I love to eat. I love, eating different places. Do you guys have a low key spot, like not a chain restaurant, like a IHOP or B Dubs or anything like that, but like a little nice low key place to eat out here in Papillion or Omaha in general?
Not
I
really.
always go to Alberado's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good place. Yeah.
Man, I have not given that. I haven't tried that place, man. I've been out in Omaha for a year now. I haven't tried it, man. I have to.
You gotta get some super fries.
Super fries?
Yeah.
What makes
Yeah.
it super?
Yes. It's like a big old thing of fries. You got like you can pick your meat. I get steak or chicken, and it's like loaded with like cheese, beans, like tomatoes, some guacamole, and all that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
like you put like a little sauce on top.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Definitely have to give that one a try. Awesome, man. Well, yeah, those are just some quick warm up questions. Just get you guys talking, get you guys, get some words out there. So I want to start, talking to you guys about your season. You guys started off, Papillion, you guys started off 0-3. It wasn't necessarily the best start. I was there for when you guys played Papio South.
Yeah.
It looked a little rocky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna front, but it looked a little rocky. But then you guys went on to go on a 4-game win streak after that. What happened between week 3 and 4 that made that shift? Was it something mental? Was it you guys were just maybe going harder at practice? What was it about that that kind of created that shift?
I mean, I'll probably say like we already like as a team we just said to like do our job during the game, and like so everybody like practice went way harder, and so Lincoln talked to us when we were coming to play them. Like on the news report or something, they said like it's not even a challenge. So like in our heads, we're like, we got to take this game extra seriously, and then we just went out and did our thing.
So it kind of gave you a little bit of motivation there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I have to say is, like our first 3 weeks, I think we'd make a mistake and get our heads down, and then all that, like it's not good for the team. So then week 4, we'd mess up. Everyone's pick your head up,
Mm-hmm.
and then we picked our head up, but we just kept going one play at a time. Then it just grew 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, 4 game. It just sparked something in us. So
yeah, definitely. So then, Braelin, kind of mentioned you guys were maybe, after a mistake, you guys would hang your heads down. You guys have a strong, not a big senior class, but a strong like senior presence. A lot of young guys on the team. Did you and maybe the other seniors also take it upon yourself to be like, all right, like we got to step up as leaders as well?
Yeah. So as like a leader, you know what I'm saying? Like the young guys, they were doing their thing. Like they have a lot of potential. They're gonna grow, but we had to tell them like those little things, because they're not used to it. You know what I'm saying? But we'd get them up, and then they would just ball. So
yeah, definitely. So then kind of like, when I myself, every week I try to do like top performers. I don't know if you guys have seen those. You guys have probably been on a couple of those, but like, I always check stats. I always look at that. And I noticed that one thing that kind of took off when you guys went on that little win streak is you guys both, you guys Braelin, you started seeing the ball a little bit more on offense, moving the ball a little bit more in different ways. Travis, I feel like you were playing, really good on defense from what I've seen. What made you guys step up, or like what kind of created that shift for you guys personally?
Oh, really? Like after the game, my dad would talk to me and like tell me like the little things that I would mess up and need to do better for the next game. And it's just he'll send me like videos to watch before the game and like how I watch like the NFL teams and like I watch a documentary like how they grow. Like that's how I want to be. And like coming from like Nebraska, like trying to make it to like a big college, it's just harder. So like and like during games, I just know got to do my job and just help my team out the best I can.
Braelin?
Um, me, I started seeing the ball more. So I moved to running back for a little bit because our running back he got a concussion or something like that, and then I just thought I had to brought it upon myself to step up, and fill that spot, and I I thought I did it pretty well. So
So then, you guys both, I've seen you guys, throughout the off season as well, before the season even started. I've seen you guys at camps. I've seen you guys, I went to one of your guys' practice or scrimmages or whatever it was at that time. Kind of talk to me a little bit about that off season grind and what that did to prepare you guys for that season.
We just hit it really hard. Like the week that you were there, we had like National Guard there. And so like after our practice or scrimmages, we would go like do conditioning and like strengthening that we had and get us faster. And then it's got this tough mindset for us. So when it's like real hot or if it's cold outside, we'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, just piggybacking off him, we had that National Guard camp, and it wasn't easy. I'll tell you that it was not easy, but like I think it made everyone on our team grow. Like obviously you're gonna lose a couple players in the summer, but that really just shows like who wants it. You know what I'm saying? So that National Guard camp did it.
Yeah. So then when you guys were 0-3, uh, did you guys think back to that National Guard camp, think, all right, man, like this is just one, one step on in a long journey. Like what did you guys, did that come back to your head, or did coach emphasize like this is why we do this in the summer? To get that mentally tough uh mindset, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, coaches he told us like in the summer we didn't do this for no reason. And even though we're 0-3, we're still a great team. We're young, but yeah, we're gonna come together. And then the next game, we just showed out.
Yeah.
What I would say is not more so of the National Guard camp, which he did. He brought that up a lot, but
Mhm.
we had a team camp in Black Hill State,
Okay.
and that team, it was like a perfect team, and he just brought back how great we were there, and what we went down there for, what we proved, what we showed, and just like what that team was, and that's not the team that we were. So when he said that, it just changed the mindset in all of us and started winning.
Yeah, definitely. So, and kind of reflecting on the season, what would you guys say? I guess we'll do that. We'll have you guys reflect on the season. From a team standpoint, and then from your individual standpoint, what you guys got out of it the most.
Our team, it grew a lot. Like I don't know if you've seen we played prep. Even though we lost, we played. That's probably one of our
Mm-hmm.
best games we played. It was really close, and I feel like everybody did their job and played even more aggressive than like the games that we actually won. And like we took that L almost like a dub because it just made our team even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as a team, what I reflect on is how much our team grew throughout the season, because we started off rough, and then we started picking the little things up, and eventually the little things turned to big things, and then we started winning games. Personally, I think that just showed, personally, this season reflected that I could probably play a lot of positions and be versatile with it and be great at that. So
Um, all right. So then, kind of touching on that, your growth and your development. Where do you guys feel you guys grew the most in your game, this past year, this past season, I guess?
Probably say I grew more like on defense. I started taking that way more seriously than like receiver and offense. Because like everybody wants to play receiver. So, like I took it like out of my way and took the corner spot way more seriously. And I started, watching videos on like how to tackle better, and then during the games, I would like as Braelin, he's a great tackler, so I
Mhm.
started watching him too, and piggybacking off of him, and then I started just playing corner better.
Yeah.
Um, I think my main growth from my junior year to my senior year would probably be my speed and my vision, because I got a lot faster, and my vision, I don't know what happened, but I can see things now that normal people can't really see.
Yeah.
So
Good. Awesome. So then kind of touching on Travis, what you said about, switching over to corner. I know you played corner already to begin with sparingly, but were there any issues there in that I don't know if I want to call it transition, but when you made that like commitment to the defensive side, were there any struggles there, or like what were some of your biggest challenges, and what did you do to overcome those? I know you mentioned tackling, but like, it's a lot that goes into the corner position. It's a difficult
Yeah,
position to
it's
play.
just really just like the vision and like the mindset of a corner, and like how I'm a taller corner. It's like you got to know the running backs are gonna get lower than you at some point, and they're always most likely going to be stronger than you. So
Mhm.
you got to go on the field and just know that like you got to do your job and make sure that like you tackle them. And like I'd say the change, it really wasn't that hard of a change because I played corner, yeah, but I just had to take it more seriously and like learn from like the coaches and people around me, and like the way that we run our defense is a little bit more different than like my old school. And so I had to make a transition of like how my drops would be and how my breakdown would be.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. So then, Braylon, like you mentioned, you're kind of how should we say, just offensive weapon, I guess. You could strike from the air, you could strike on the ground. Where do you feel yourself the most comfortable at?
um I feel myself, well, obviously I want to say receiver, but like I made an impact at running back in my opinion. But if I really had to pick one, I would say receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I would say receiver. I've been playing that really my whole life.
Yeah.
I've learned how to look at defenses, know where they're gonna go, what they're gonna do. So I would say receiver.
Okay. Awesome. So then, with that being said, you know, one thing that I feel like is you guys will probably speak on this, but one thing that I think has been huge for a lot of area receivers and the depth of the receiver group in Omaha in general is, you guys played for any elite in the offseason and stuff. And you guys also, you guys, when I've seen you at practice or at camps, you guys are with, like some of those Bellevue West guys or like other good receivers from around the area. How much did that help you guys? How much has that helped you guys up until now? Improve as players.
Um, well, I went to a camp and Davon, he was there, and like I know he's fast, he's a 4 star, yeah, but like me and him were friends, so like in the Oklahoma camp, I just knew I just got to put my body on him, and like he
Mm-hmm.
made me a better corner to like going against like faster and stronger receivers, and just knowing that like I can do that, and so just giving me that confidence into the going into the season, to knowing that I could do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
Basically any elite, I've been with them last couple years, last 3 years, but this last year it really hit me like the coaches around you, they're good coaches. They know what they're doing.
mm-hmm.
But I think the main part is the players around you in practice, because they're obviously going to make you better. You got the Malachi Coleman's, the Bennies, the Kyrell, Davon, Gio, all them. You know what I'm talking about? So
Mm-hmm.
those players, they're going to make you better. Like whether they try to make you better or not, they're just good players.
Yeah,
Yeah, they made me better as a person or athlete. My bad.
yeah, definitely. And speaking on 7, what do you guys have to say to like the people that claim it's not real football, all that kind of stuff. Because obviously it's not real football. You know, duh. But like, I think there's so many benefits that comes with it in terms of number of reps you're getting, like you mentioned, the competition you're playing with on your team, and when you travel.
Right.
What do you guys have to say to those, to the deniers or the doubters of 7-on-7?
I'll probably say like it's way more fast and more aggressive because you don't have your pads on, so like everybody's 40 time is actually real there at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just way more competitive, and like I said, more aggressive because you actually get your hands body on body instead of like in pads.
Yeah.
It's like a surface area isn't that big, and so yeah, 7-on-7. I mean, it's not real, but I would say it gets like your technique way better down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably have to say that like it teaches you a lot about fundamentally in the game, because you gotta know if you're running a 10-yard out and there's a safety at 12 yards, then you gotta like you can't just keep running. You gotta sit, right? You like if you're running a fade, there's a safety over top. The quarterback's got to know that you're not gonna make that throw, especially with no pads on.
Yeah.
Like the safety's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it's fundamental, but
yeah, definitely. Like I said, I think 7-on-7 is a great thing for young receivers. Especially like I know you guys played with like who was the quarterback? Dean, probably.
Danny.
And
Dean.
Dean, yeah.
So it's not necessarily your guys' quarterback, but say if your guys' quarterback was playing there, that's all that's chemistry building, that's reps you're getting in with your quarterback, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, all that. It's not real football. It's like 3-on-3 isn't real basketball, but you're still getting good. You're still getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That's my rant, man. That's my rant. I'll get off my soapbox. Awesome. So then, kind of talk about recruiting a little bit. Were you guys? I know you guys mentioned you were gonna be at the Nebraska game. Was that both of you guys, or was it
No,
just
I
Nah.
was there today.
you were there today?
Yeah.
Okay. How was that like on a visit, or were you just checking
Yeah,
out the
it
game?
was a visit. It was a visit.
Okay. How'd that go for you?
It was fun. Coaches are very nice,
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Nice, nice. So then, what other schools have you guys visited as well?
I haven't visited any other schools,
Hmm.
but yeah. I mean, I went to a couple like football games, just like to like in the stands just to watch.
Okay. Yeah.
So I visited Minnesota State, Moorhead, Wayne State. There's a couple other ones I know I went to. Sioux Falls.
Mm.
There's one more. I just can't. If it comes back to me, I'll
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm blanking right
Yeah, definitely. No, you're
now.
good. You're good. So yeah, so then I believe, from those schools you have a Moorhead offer, and then shoot, well there you have
Mount Marty and Doane.
Mount Marty and Doane. Okay. And then you visited Doane?
No, I didn't
Not
visit
yet.
them.
So then what are you kind of hearing back from those coaches, those schools, in terms of, getting you there in turn or like your recruitment, and then also, are they looking at you at like how they want to play you, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so Moorhead, they I have an official visit there on the 19th, and they already told me that they want me at slot.
Okay.
And the coaches there, I really love those coaches there. They're very nice. They want to get their athletes great, and I can
Mhm.
just so.
Yeah, definitely. So then,
Marty, they want me at slot too, and then don't want me at slot.
okay. Have you gotten a chance to like check out how they use like their slot receivers and all that kind of stuff? Because
Yes,
you're
yeah. So I watched a little bit, and it's a lot of the stuff that I like to do. So they have two slots usually, and
Mhm.
they like to run a lot of like 10 personnel. So they like switch up with their slots, like what they want them to do exactly.
Mhm.
So they really said that I'll just be put at like a spot where I will succeed at. So
Okay, yeah, because you're one of those players that you just want to get out in open field and
Right.
watch him do work. All right, and then Travis, you kind of mentioned maybe your recruitment's going, it's going a little slow right now, but I'm sure it will get there considering how good of a player you are. Um, well, what are you doing? I guess this will lead us into our next segment as well. Uh, what are you doing in terms of like going into this offseason? What are you doing in terms of getting like better as a player and making sure you go out to or you get out in front of more coaches and stuff like that?
Well, right now I'm just like lifting more, heavier, training, like eating better so I can get a little more weight on. And with like the recruitment process, I try to like I'm sending my film out to like all the coaches that I'm like interested in trying to go to that college. And then I'm like, I don't know, just trying to get my mental health like a little bit better
Yeah.
until like the next football season the next year and trying to help out my other teammates.
Yeah. Nice. Sweet. So then I like that you mentioned, you get your mental health better. I think I saw today it's actually this month is National Mental Health Month or something like that. So I guess we'll kind of touch on that a little bit. Um, getting your teammates going. You guys are a young team next year. What are what are you doing to make sure that once you guys hit the field, game one of or week one of 2023 season, uh, what are you doing to make sure your team is ready mentally and locked in and making sure everybody's good?
I would say probably it's gonna probably all start in the weight room because we have like 0 hour weights in the morning. And
Hmm.
so yeah, it's early, but people are gonna be tired. But everybody needs to be locked in and ready to lift. And everybody needs to come together. Say like somebody's not lifting or like they're skipping reps, we need to help them out
Yeah.
and tell them like get your stuff together. And like at practice, say we start summertime next year, we're gonna have like all like the freshmen coming up to be sophomores, and they're not gonna be as ready for like the varsity because they haven't been on varsity yet. So we're
Hmm.
gonna have to get them ready, and then all like the sophomores going to juniors, they're gonna have to step up and try to be leaders as well.
Braelin, so your guys' season, came to an end last year or last week. My bad, not last year. And that was the end of your senior year or senior season. So I guess my question for you is, what is next for Braelin Morton? What do you have in the books? You got official visits, uh, recruiting, all that kind of stuff. Do you also do other sports? Do you know like what kind of stuff you're interested in studying when you go to college and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So the main thing is playing college football. Obviously,
Mhm.
I play college football. Um, I run track. Well, I jump. I'm a long jumper.
Okay.
I made it state last year, so hopefully I can do that again this year. Um, what was the other question? My bad, I forgot.
Just like if
Oh,
you
my major. That's what it was.
yeah.
So obviously I'm not like completely set on it yet, but I
Mhm.
think I want to do exercise science.
Nice.
That's what I want to major in. So.
I guess I'll ask, I've kind of already badgered you about your off season, Travis, but I guess I'll ask you the same question. You're only a junior, so you'll have another year coming up. But what do you have planned next for Travis Hines? Are you getting ready to do showcases? Do you yourself do other sports as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing soccer.
Nice.
That's a other sport I play, and I get ready for the camps as well. Going to the showcases, all that, trying to
Yeah.
get my name out even more.
Okay. Nice. Soccer, huh? You get that footwork.
Yeah.
Get that footwork right. Awesome. So then I got just a couple more questions for you. What is your guys's favorite football memory? This could be a play, it could be a game, it could, it doesn't even have to be this season. It could be something that happened in like little league or whatever. What was that moment for you guys that made you guys fall in love with the game, basically?
You want me to go first, Trav?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right. So mine was so me and I don't know if you knew this. Me and Travis, we played on the same little league team together, and this is like our whole team. Basically, a lot of our team played on that little league team, and there was just this one play. I was playing running back at this time because I was little. I didn't know what I'm talking about? And I ran, I think it was like 80 some yards, and I just remember the crowd just screaming. And I was loud. I was running. Yeah, but that's really the play that got me
Yeah,
hooked with it.
that's awesome.
I'll probably say when I was we had a little league game. There's one we played the Gretna Dragons, and I was running a fade and I caught the ball and I was running and I could remember I would turn around and I seen three people running after me and like I was probably like one of the faster people on the team. And so when I scored and like as I went home and I was in the car, I would watch that video like over and over again and I would like rewind it and slow it down. And like my parents were just talking to me about it the whole day.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Had the Trayvon Austin type highlights back in the
Yeah.
day.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah.
All right, and then yeah, I guess the final thing I have for you guys, I like to give you guys the opportunity, to thank anybody who's helped you along the way. I've always say this. I feel like as people, as humans, we don't necessarily always take those opportunities, to thank those people that are there for us, support us, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes we just kind of assume that they know we're thankful for them. Here we're all about, giving, shout outs, showing love to those people that got us here. So you guys want to go ahead and do any of that? It's all up to you.
I just want to thank my parents, my father and my mother. They do everything in their power to try to get me to the next level, find people, find connections. Thank Coach Evans and Snyder making me a better DB, and then Coach Williams as well for getting my name out there and trying to contact coaches for me.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'd want to start off with obviously God, family, parents, my uncles, all of them, they pushed me to be better. I want to thank Coach Snyder, Coach Evans, from Any Elite, they got me. They're a big part of where I'm at today. So I want to thank Coach Williams, obviously, and then Yano Jones.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Now that you mentioned Coach Jones, I see he plays a pretty big impact on, especially like I've noticed like a lot of players, a lot of Omaha players, a lot of the Papillion guys as well. Do you guys maybe want to touch on how huge he's been for you guys, or what he's all done for the community? For those that
Yeah. So Yano, obviously he's a principal at Papillion South, and he cares so much about the game that it doesn't matter where you're from. He'll coach a Papillion kid just like a Papillion South kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good coach too. Like he'll push you. He don't care if you're tired. He keep going. And it sucked at the time, but like looking back on it, he definitely made me a better athlete.
Yeah,
so
definitely. Yeah. So yeah, it's always great to have that, solid, support system behind you guys. So that's all I really have, I guess. Before we go, if I can get, who do you guys have taking Class A this year?
Originally I had Elk South, but I now I probably have to go with Gretna.
Yeah,
I got West Side.
West Side.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's gonna be a rematch of last year, or you think it's gonna be like West Side Prep or Gretna Grand Island?
I think
I don't know.
I don't know about
it may be prep. I don't know. Prep's doing well right now. They might come up there. I mean, they could get a chance of playing against Gretna and Westside, but it depends on these next 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that defense. I was at that Elkhorn South prep game, man. That defense, dude. John Pargo, he was going nuts, man. He had 3 picks. Yeah, just crazy. So yeah, I have no idea who it's gonna be right now. All 4 teams are kind of playing at a high level right now. So I'm gonna plead the fifth. I don't know. I ain't gonna get messy like that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' time. It's Saturday. I'm sure you guys probably have ton more other things, probably better games to go watch and talking to me. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' time. I'm rooting for you guys, Braelin. I'm rooting for you. Hopefully, get those offers and get you out of good school, good program. Travis, we'll, got a whole nother year, get that grind. So Yeah. Any questions for me? Anything for me?
I'm
I
good.
need better pictures next year.
Need better pictures? Yeah, dude. I'm hoping next year I have a better camera, dude. I got that camera just so I can get like headshots and just small little pictures from the articles. But I don't know. I started liking that photography stuff, so it's like I'm gonna get a better
The
lens.
pictures you took against Pap South were nice though.
Yeah. You might see me next year with one of those guys with that big old thing posted up in the corner of the end zone, dude. Just zooming in on everybody.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, yeah. Thank you guys so much again. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Go Monarchs, always. And
Monarchs.
take it easy.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
Thank you.
I'd be studying, taking notes. How you hate me to the core when I keep your ass afloat. I put pressure on their pencils. They look at my life and draw the stencil. One move I can rearrange it mental. I am so unstable. Look what I got into. They can't write my fable. I'm not who you used to. I done cut the cables and strings. I'm on Bluetooth. When you out the stable, you know that they can't tame you. You swear you an angel. I'm telling you that ain't you. When you stab my